Sorry, I've got the Lost Eden music in my head. If you haven't seen that Let's Play of mine, it's quite an old one. Just shameless self-advertising here, but to my one of my sides, there'll be an annotation going to my Lost Eden Let's Play. It's a very, very underrated game. Sorry, brain fart right there. It's a very underrated game. Not very well known game actually. Quite an old one as well. I think it was like 1995 or something. But go check it out. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But anyway, back to Dear Esther. So it's nighttime now by the looks of things. The moon looks very nice. Music's nice. Oh, how did I get?
Sanford Junction, headlights in.
How did I get up there?
Donnelly drove a grey hatchback without a bottom. All the creatures of the tarmac rose to sing to him. All manner of symbols crudely scrawled across the cliff face of my unrest. My life reduced to an electrical diagram. All my gulls have taken flight. They will no longer roost on these outcrops. The lure of the moon over the Sanford Junction is too strong.
Luminous paint. So I've been using luminous paint, or someone's been using luminous paint, but if this is an uninhabited island, then it's bound to be me, isn't it? I've been across this whole island painting things for some reason. Things that don't make sense, so this guy's obviously going a bit loopy. And like he said in the previous video, in a previous video of this, he's got some form of infection. Now I don't know if that was like a metaphor, but it didn't sound like it, so... Photographs of the car crash.
With a pocket full of stolen ash. Half of it fell out of my coat and vanished into the car's upholstery. But the rest I carefully stowed away in a box I kept in a drawer by the side of my bed. It was never intended as a meaningful act, but over the years it became a kind of talisman. I'd sit still, quite still for hours, just holding the diminishing powder in my palm and noting its smoothness. In time, we will all be worn down into granules, washed into the sea and dispersed.
What's this? Okay, so we've got pills. We've got a needle. Got surgery scissors and loads of flipping. Wait, how would that work? There's no like electricity. There's no like plug behind there in the rock, is there? So I don't know how that works, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. Seems like he had to perform surgery on someone or on myself. Maybe we. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, this is confusing me, but I'm sure it makes perfect sense, and I'm just being a doofus. But hey, you know, nothing out of the ordinary there. All right, so let's go down here. Okay, it's very beautiful music still. Harrison, if you're watching, I can definitely see why you chose this game for me. Because I know what you're like with your music soundtracks. Music soundtracks? Like, game and anime soundtracks. I mean, look at that moon, though. That moon! Alright. I think we've just gone in a big circle, but that's okay. I'd love to know who my character is. I mean, he keeps mentioning this guy called Donnelly. I don't know who that is, though. Guessing just a friend? I don't know. Okay, the music stopped as I'm going into a dark area. I don't like that. Okay, should I go this way? I don't know. I like to explore, but I don't really want to keep this going for ages. Okay. Let's just have a look down here, see if my character has anything to say about this. I don't like this. Okay, there's a lone candle here. What was the point? There was no point in coming down here, that's great. Okay. Let's just go back to... Let's go towards the luminous paint then. Holy crap! How did I... get up there to paint that? Wow. Jesus. Okay then. Maybe that's what all that surgery stuff was for, because I fell from that height and I had to do surgery on my arm or something. I don't know. Maybe I've only got one arm. I mean, you can't see my body, so who knows? It's not like Outlast where you can see yourself walking. Right now I'm just a ghost. I'm dead! I bet I'm dead. And I'm just like the spirit of my character. Okay, so what's that mean? That's just nonsense. I don't understand that. Okay, that's a dead end as well. Alright, so where do I go? Because that's where it came from. I think. Yeah. Just gone in a big circle. Maybe I have to go up here now. Cause no. I don't know. It's just the same path, isn't it? Yep, it just leads that back here. Loads of candles though. There's candles. Plenty of luminous paint pots, cans, buckets. Bucket. Okay. I'm not sure where to go. I'm guessing we just go back around this way. I thought, wait. Is that a hole? No, it's just water. Oh great, now I'm stuck down here again. Oh well. Water sounded weird. Anyway, since this guy moves excruciatingly slow, I'm just going to speed through this and try and get back up there. So,
this is taking forever. Shut up. I forgot to put my timer on again. It's too late now. We're 7.5 minutes into the video, so there is no point. Where do I go? Oh no, is that a cave over there? Yay, more caves!
alright, I think this is a cave of some sort. Definitely a way we've not been yet. Alright, there's a way to go there with candles, which suggests that's the correct way to go, but I'm just going to look in here very quickly, see if there's anything my character wants to say. Of course, there's more weird sprawling on the wall with luminous paint, which don't make any sense. And my guy's not getting his torch out, so I'm guessing there's nothing else. The only thing of interest on this island really is that radio tower. Now, he's mentioned it a few times, but I don't really understand the relevance of it. So, okay, this looks like something interesting. I'll follow those candles in a minute. I just want to look at what's over here, because there's a lot of candles laid out here. So it might be of interest for my character to talk about. Maybe. Oh, car door. Exhaust pipe. Shut up! The hell was that? I wasn't even moving. I keep hearing like beeping in my ears and like talking through, like, as if it's like through a walkie-talkie. But anyway, there's car tires. There's a axis, part of an axis. There's a car door and an exhaust. It's really hinting at a drunk driving incident, which I think is what happened. And Esther died, and I did not. But why I'm on a island on my own, writing crazy sprawls.
All by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly written boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Okay. Around shore, I don't know. Light, oh, no, okay. It looks like that says light from heaven shone around me, or him, or here. Light from heaven shone around him. Okay. Interesting. Thanks for that. Okay, so I'm not sure. I think this game might be based on a story from a book or something, because the name Dear Esther, the title Dear Esther really does sound familiar to me from somewhere. Because I hadn't heard of this game before. My friend Harrison told me about it a couple of days ago. So I can only assume that this is based on a book or something. Is that a ship's horn? Oh no, it's singing. No, it's not. It's weird, like...
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
What? Oh. But they've not sank, they're right there. Oh, they have sank. It's very shallow water right there. Makes sense. There's more over there as well. Okay, this guy's a bit loopy. Folded you into the creases. What the hell? Seriously. I don't think I want to go in here. This looks creepy. I'll do it anyway. Eggs? Why eggs? Let's try and read this. I think it's backwards. Oh no, it's not. Or a sudden... A light from heaven shone around him, and he fell to the ground. Okay. It's a bit weird. A little bit weird. A light from heaven, what could that have been? The lighthouse? Maybe? The radio tower? The red light that's flashing? I don't know. It didn't state a red light was what the colour was, it just said a light. When people talk about like lights from heaven, it usually means like white light, so whatever. Sorry. Anything of interest here to talk about? No? Just sinking ships? Wait. Oh yeah, these are the letters he wrote to Esther. So that's why he was saying, well, you can even read them as well. 2004, and that as I departed to be part of, it doesn't even matter. I mean, if you really want to like read all that, if you're really like interested in it, then you know, try and get hold of the game yourself and sit there and read it forever, because you might be there a while. So I think we might need to be going up to the lighthouse, the radio tower, because I can just about see some steps, a staircase going up towards it. So oh, my neck. I really get neck pain when I'm sat in this position, but all I'm doing is sat straight up, like I'm just straight backed. I mean, my head's raised a bit to look up at the monitor, but apart from that, nothing really that should be causing back pain. But whatevs. Okay, let me just check the timer on this video, guys. Alright, we're up to about 14 minutes.
Over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was lifeless for 21 minutes, certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
So I'm guessing that all that surgery equipment was for this guy. I don't know. Maybe this island is just like in my it must be like, maybe it's in my mind, and all these things I'm seeing along the way are just symbols relating to, because how did a car door, a car exhaust, a car axis, car wheels, how did they get here? They must just be like, this must just be telling a story. Like, I must not be on an actual island, or maybe I am, but I'm seeing all this stuff, and then as he sees this stuff,
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fibre, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
It's kind of creepy. And as he was proceeding on his journey, that's all that says. You know, this guy that I'm playing as is, like, I'm sure his speech and his words mean something, like, very, very emotionally, but it just sounds like creepiness to me. Was come near to Damascus. What? Creepy music. And was come. That doesn't make sense. And was come here to near Damascus or something. Okay, enough with the music, guys, please. There's so much text.
If only Donnelly had experienced this,
Oh.
he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
And neither did he eat nor drink. That's what that says. Well, this one. And he was their dog. No? I don't know. And he was the dog in trout shear. I don't know. In without sight. Something about like without sight. I don't know. Oh, red candle. Nice. Eerie, but nice. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. I think there's going to be one more video on this game. Not sure on that, but we're getting close to the tower now. So, end is in sight. I've enjoyed playing this game, even if it is really simple. But the story is obviously provokes a lot of thoughts, and the visuals are also very nice. So, even though this game doesn't have much interactivity with the player, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. I mean, some of you might think that it's a bad game, and that's perfectly fine. That's your opinion, but I just personally think that this has a lot more depth to it. I mean, if you understand the story, I mean, I'm sure if I played through this a second or third time, I would understand the story properly. I mean, some people, they can get it like that, like in one go, and I should really read more books, to be honest. I've never really been a big reader, but if I read more books, then I'll probably understand terms and stories a lot more, like confusing stories. But yeah, whatevs. I'm just rambling on now. Before anything else starts, I'm going to end the video. So, thanks very much for watching. If you stuck with this not so interactive game, then thank you so much for doing so. Let me know what you think, and also I'm taking suggestions for games to play, because when I finish Monkey Island 2 and Outlast, I'm planning to play Monkey Island 3 and then finish off Amnesia and eventually play Cry of Fear. So I've got a list ready, but in the meantime, if there's any other games that you guys want me to play, it could be indie horrors, they could be retro games, they could be indie, anything, just indie like adventure games, action games, whatever, anything, just suggest in the comments for me, or send me a message on my Facebook page for my Let's Plays, which is Bleach Ichimaru 04 Let's Plays. Dash Let's Plays, I should say. At the moment, I'll probably just change it to Bleach Ichimaru 04, to be honest. But anyway, I'm rambling on again, so thanks very much for watching. Tune in to the next part, which will hopefully be the final part, and if not, then there'll be another one. There'll only be one more after that, but hopefully the next one should be the final. So, bye for now. It sure looks nice exploding against the night sky.